I've been lucky to be here for, what is this, my 13th year now? I just absolutely love this organization. I love the team. I love all the coaches. I know just about every defensive coach as well as I know all the offensive coaches and vice versa with the players and the staff in the equipment room. I have fun coming into work every single day, and what better way to get better than to make sure that we lean on each other. And if I can give somebody a word that makes it
from across the studio where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend Travis.
Taylor Swift is dominating headlines once again. VMAs, X's, AI controversy, luxury real estate, and even the Country Music Hall of Fame. First, she lands a prestigious VMA nomination for Artist of the Year, going head-to-head with powerhouses like Beyoncé and Kendrick Lamar. Then, ex-boyfriend Calvin Harris stuns fans by welcoming his first child. But celebration turns to concern as AI drama explodes. Grok's spicy mode reportedly generated deepfake content of Taylor without being asked. Meanwhile, she and Travis Kelce were seen exploring million-dollar mansions in Cleveland's ultra-rich suburbs.
She's a registered Republican? Oh, now I love her ad. Is that right? Is Sydney Sweeney? You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic.
As always with Taylor, the spotlight never dims. Taylor Swift, folk. Just when it seems like she's taking a breather, boom, she storms back into the VMAs, casually snagging an Artist of the Year nomination without releasing a single new track. No album, no EP, just vibes, and they still hand her a moon person like it's tradition. And honestly, no complaints here. Wait round. But if anyone knows how to own a stage, it's Taylor. Remember last year? She basically moonwalked away with 7 trophies, setting records and stacking her VMA collection to a jaw-dropping 30 wins. Now,
the VMA goes to Taylor Swift!
And even though Travis Kelce didn't roll in with pom-poms and a glitter sign, Taylor still made sure to give him a subtle, heartfelt shout-out from the stage. Because when Taylor wins, they win.
I would always just hear like someone like cheering and like woo, like from across the studio where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend Travis.
Word is, Travis Kelce was hyping her up like the ultimate football boyfriend, cheering from the sidelines every time she crushed a take in the studio. This man must be dipped in fairy dust because everything he touches lately turns into joy, sparkle, and a bit of magic. Must be nice, right? And let's talk outfits. Taylor didn't just show up, she served. She kicked off the night in a plaid Dior corset and skirt with thigh highs and gloves, giving full-on academic baddie vibes, then pulled a switch up into a glittery mini dress, complete with a literal spaceship. Subtle? Never. Fans are convinced it's a nod to Down Bad, where she compares being love-bombed to alien abduction. With Taylor, you never know if it's a fashion statement, an Easter egg, or a whole cosmic riddle. But Taylor's VMA journey isn't just glitz and gratitude, it's the stuff of pop culture legend. From being Kanye'd in 2009, to singing a ballad about it in 2010, to handing him an award in 2015 like everything's chill.
But Kanye West has had one of the greatest careers of all time. And right now, I am honored to present the 2015 Vanguard Award to my friend, Kanye West.
Talk about full circle moments. Calvin Harris just officially joined the Dad Club. Yep, Taylor Swift's former flame and legendary DJ Bew is now Daddy Harris, welcoming a baby boy named Micah with wife Vic Hope. The same guy who once dropped EDM anthems and clapbacks is now elbow deep in diapers and heart eyes emojis. Micah made his debut on July 20th, and Calvin's been gushing ever since, calling Vic a superhero, and praising her magical primal wisdom, like he just watched a live-action Game of Thrones birth scene. And in true effortlessly cool fashion, they ditched the whole gender reveal glitter fest and simply dropped the news on Instagram like, surprise, we made a tiny human. Vic, glowing with goddess energy, kept the whole journey under wraps, only revealing her bump after casually announcing maternity leave on her radio show. That's elite. Maternity leave before the maternity reveal? Iconic behavior. The couple's been all about sacred, off-the-grid love since 2022, tying the knot in 2023 on an ultra-private island in Naba. So exclusive, even the seagulls needed clearance. And now? It's baby bliss. But let's be honest, OG Swifties haven't exactly erased the memory of that spicy public breakup with Taylor. And this surprise dad chapter just reopened the vault. Back in the day, things went from love story to war zone real quick when fans discovered Taylor secretly co-wrote This Is What You Came For under the pseudonym Nils Sjoberg. Calvin was not amused, firing off a now iconic salty ex-rant on Twitter, basically telling her to stop moonwalking on his ego and go enjoy her new man. Since then, Swifties have turned into lyrical detectives, decoding every breakup clue from high infidelity to Look What You Made Me Do. Coincidence? As if Taylor doesn't even sneeze without it being symbolic. But while we're talking about violations of privacy, Grok's spicy mode just took creepy to a horrifying new level. No joke, XAI's chatbot reportedly started generating deepfake nudes of Taylor without being prompted. You're just asking it to imagine a fun concert animation, and suddenly it's morphing into a CGI burlesque show straight out of a tech-induced fever dream. Welcome to 2025, where AI has no chill, no filter, and apparently no respect. The nightmare began when users tested Grok's Imagine feature. Think AI's answer to Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls. But instead of keeping it PG, Grok went full rated R, freestyling into digital disaster like it was auditioning for a Black Mirror reboot. Meanwhile, Musk is hyping Grok like it's the next Da Vinci, while insiders are raising major legal red flags, because creating non-consensual deepfakes of a real person, especially one who's already been targeted before, isn't artistic freedom. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. And if all this sounds eerily familiar, that's because it is. Just last year, AI generated explicit images of Taylor Swift spread across the internet like a digital wildfire, and not the kind anyone asked for. The backlash was swift, pun intended. Fans were outraged, advocacy groups raised alarms, and lawmakers were urged to finally draw a line in the digital sand. But here we are again, except now, the AI doesn't even need shady prompts. It's like, surprise. Here's trauma in Ultra HD. While other platforms are out here acting like digital hall monitors, locking down prompts with filters and fail-safes, Grok is just out here freelancing chaos like it's auditioning to be Skynet's rebellious younger sibling. And while this AI mess brews, Taylor and Travis seem to be focused on something way more wholesome, building a love nest. Yep, rumor has it that America's sweetheart and the NFL's golden boy are house hunting in Cleveland. Think HGTV meets The Bachelor, but with more glitter and Super Bowl rings. The two were reportedly spotted checking out luxury mansions in the bougie east side suburbs of Northeast Ohio, the kind of neighborhoods where toddlers rock designer strollers and the family dog probably has its own wellness coach. Word on the street is they toured not one, but two multi-million-dollar mansions. Because when you're building a forever kind of love, why not throw in heated marble floors and a staircase worthy of a rom-com entrance? Their little Midwest real estate adventure apparently went down back in June, right around when they were seen having lunch at JoJo's Bar in Chagrin Falls. Local insiders say Kelsey picked the spot for some hometown nostalgia points. Dude grew up in Cleveland Heights, and now he's out here doing the Meet Cute tour with Taylor Swift. But don't get it twisted, he may have grown up nearby, but the couple is reportedly eyeing neighborhoods that scream private jet energy. We're talking gated estates, in-house spas, and maybe even a neighbor or two who moonlights as LeBron's accountant. It's giving we're not just dating, we're co-curating our future. And honestly, it all tracks. Especially after Kelsey's Kansas City mansion was broken into not long ago, $20,000 in cash stolen and a busted back door. So yeah, trading in that security scare for a fortress with 24/7 patrol and drone surveillance? Sounds like a solid move, so yeah. After a $20,000 home break-in and whispers of retirement, Kelsey might just be rethinking his real estate game. Because if you're planning for life after the NFL, what better way to level up than with a pop megastar girlfriend and a new zip code that practically requires bottomless mimosas and billionaire brunches? Meanwhile, over in Nashville, the Swiftie rumor mill is spinning faster than a record on a turntable. The buzz? Taylor might be trading in her pop crown for a place in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Yep. Miss Eras herself could be sashaying her way back to her country roots in boots and lyrical glory. Let's not forget, before she was headlining sold-out stadiums and breaking the global economy one ticket drop at a time, Taylor was a 16-year-old with curls, cowboy boots, and a dream, singing about Tim McGraw and teardrops on guitars. Fast forward 2 decades, 14 Grammys, multiple reinventions, and a billion-dollar tour, and it's safe to say, she's not just worthy, she transcends the category. Insiders say she's being seriously considered for the songwriter slot next year, and even a modern-era artist spot by 2026. Translation? The Hall is just figuring out which golden doorway to let her in through, because let's be real, Taylor already designed the blueprint. And speaking of building things, like patience, grace, and Boyfriend of the Year credentials, Travis Kelce is winning gold medals in the Chill Partner Olympics. While the internet spiraled over Donald Trump's latest digital rant targeting Taylor, Kelce was out here taking the high road, likely with noise-canceling AirPods and a protein shake in hand. So what happened? Well, Trump, who's still salty over Taylor publicly supporting Kamala Harris during the last election, went off on social media again. This time, claiming Taylor's no longer hot, and throwing in some weird, unsolicited thirsting over Sydney Sweeney like it was a Reddit thread gone rogue. Yes, that really happened. While most would have clapped back or dropped a cryptic lyric subtweet, Travis? Manzenboderd. The internet may be in chaos, but Kelce's keeping his energy locked on touchdowns, tequila shots with Patrick Mahomes, and candlelit Cleveland real estate tours with Taylor. Now that's how you handle noise, with a smile and maybe a house with a koi pond.
She's a registered Republican? Oh, now I love her ad. Is that right? Is Sydney Sweeney? You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic.
He went from Taylor's cold now to Sydney's ad is the hottest thing since microwaved pizza in, like, 2 breaths. And the rest of America? Just collectively blinked and went, wait, what timeline are we even in? Meanwhile, back in Kelce land, it's all about staying cool under pressure. Word is, the man's biting his tongue so hard, it's practically doing push-ups. Sure, he's frustrated. Who wouldn't be when someone roasts your girl in all caps on the internet? But Travis? He's keeping it classy. No Instagram clapbacks, no cryptic subtweets, no I get you babe TikToks. Just good old-fashioned behind-the-scenes support, venting in private with Taylor and the fam while letting Trump keep yelling into his own echo chamber. But this isn't just about keeping the peace. Travis is playing 4D chess. Because let's be real, his NFL world? It's full of Trump supporters. We're talking teammates, staff, even ownership. Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany? Rumored to be Team Trump. Harrison Butker? Probably has a MAGA bumper sticker in his Bible. And the Hunt family? They've reportedly dropped close to $1 million backing conservative causes. So yeah, for Travis, speaking out right now would be like lighting a match in a fireworks warehouse. Instead, he's playing it smart, keeping it tight, and letting love do the talking. And that's all for today's tea, folks. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.